Hello and welcome back to Math Class with Mr. Kura. Today we're going to be talking about how to check your solutions to an equation. So you've solved an equation, whether it's one step, two step, multi-step equation, however many steps it took you to solve this equation, you've solved it and you have a solution. Now we're going to check our work to see if we did it right. So let's go through the process and see how we do that. A solution to an equation is true when you plug in the number for the variable and each side of the equation equals the same number. So when you plug it in and it's equal. So like in this example here, we'd plug in our x and we'd end up with 15 equals 15. So let's see if that works. So we've solved it, we've gone through, and we got x equals 2 as our solution. So now we're going to go through the equation and find our x. And we're going to replace or plug in this 2 for our x value. So we're going to go through our equation and rewrite it. But anywhere we see an x, I'm going to put parentheses plus 4x. Oops, that's supposed to be an x. But so 5x plus 4x minus 3 equals 15. I'm going to replace my x with 2 because we said that's 2. So 5x or 2 plus 4x or 2 minus 3 equals 15. Now let's start to simplify this. 5, this means the distributive property, there's only one thing inside, but this would be a distributive property, so 5 times 2 is 10. Distributive property 4 times 2 is 8 minus 3. The way I would kind of simplify this, I think this is 8 minus 3 is 5. (15) 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 equals 15. I like to put a little check mark there to tell me, yes, this is the answer. So we know that is true. We've solved it. Say you're on a test, you've solved it. Now you know you got the right answer. You're 100% sure you got the right answer because you checked it and you know that's true. So let's do the same thing here. X equals 8. Find our x's in here. We're going to rewrite this equation, but instead of x, I'm going to put a set of parentheses minus 2. Instead of x, I'm going to put parentheses plus 7 equals 15. So x becomes 8. X becomes 8. Simplify. 3 times 8, 24. 2 times 8 plus 7 equals 15. 24 minus 16 becomes 8 plus 7 equals 15. 15 equals 15. So this one is also true. All right, let's do a few more here. All right, usually when you get 0, it's an easy one, so let's try that. X equals 0. Here's an x, x, x. Lots of x's here, but let's do the same thing. So 4, instead of x, I'm going to put a set of parentheses. So 4x minus 5 equals negative 5 plus 3 times x plus x. Replace my x with 0, 0. Well, anything times 0 is just 0, so I'm going to kind of cross that out. 0, 0. What does that leave me with? Negative 5 equals negative 5. That one's true. Let's try one down here. So my x is negative 4. We solved it and we got x equals negative 4. Replace any x's I see with negative 4. Negative 2 minus 4 equals negative 4x plus 3. Replace my x's with negative 4. Make sure we copied it down right. And what does that leave us with? Negative times a negative here is positive. 2 times 4 is 8. 8 minus 4 equals negative times negative is positive. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 3. So here we get 4 equals 19. No, that is not true. 4 does not equal 19. So now, if you solve this and you got this answer, you can say, okay, I know this isn't right. Go back through your steps and see what you messed up, or try and solve the equation again. But we know for sure x does not equal negative 4. So that's how we check our solutions. This can be very helpful when you're solving equations for you to confirm or be sure that you got the correct answer. Thanks again for spending time in math class with Mr. Kura, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.